What's up, everybody? It's your girl Vina Renee coming to you with Testimony Sunday. I'm literally just got out of church, and some of my best times at church is when praise and worship just like takes over the whole service, and that is what happened on today. I haven't done a testimony in like Testimony Sunday in about I think the last 2 weeks, and it's not because I didn't want to. Because I had a lot of great things to share with you all, and I wanted to give y'all that word, that inspiration, that something helpful, but God was just telling me to hold off. Something I would like to talk about in this Testimony Sunday, just to mention and clarify for people, is the fact that I hope that with all my videos, and with me doing like different series, I call them series, but they're just, my different videos, whether it be my a little bit of everything where y'all follow me around, whether it be my SDR videos where I'm talking all things sex, dating, and relationships, or even my Testimony Sundays. I hope nobody's questioning the fact that God is the head of my life, and that you don't feel like I'm being contradicting or a hypocrite. I show y'all every bits and piece of me. I don't perform, I don't put on for people when this camera comes on. I am just 100% real. I don't know how to be fake. I don't know how to act something differently than what I am. This is it. I know in my other videos I talk about sex. I know in my other videos, even in some of my Testimony Sundays, if you go back to my IGTV, you will see that, cursing it's a struggle. It's a struggle for me. And I know I don't want to be known as like that cursing Christian or stuff like that, but I don't like to put on a facade. I'm human. Yes, I'm a Christian, but we're all human. All of us fall short of the glory of God. So I don't ever want to put on a facade as if I'm this perfect Christian, or what Christians think that Christians should act or be like. I'm not. That's not me. And if that makes it come off as if I'm being hypocritical, or or I'm contradicting myself, then I'm sorry. That's not my objective in these videos. And I just hope in everything that I do that it's an experience. It is a eye-opening awareness type thing. I want to be helpful at the end of the day when it comes to all my videos. And when I started my videos, it all started with Testimony Sunday. And like, I literally was just getting ready for work, and God was like, okay, do this. And I didn't even know the title of it becoming Testimonies. All that was made up on the spot, but I knew it was God. So I know that me starting these videos was led and was directed by Him, and I just started building off of that. And the fact that all my videos was built off of basically my faith, I feel like that there explains that right there is enough to show you all that where my priorities lie. And this kind of leads me into my Testimony Sunday, because I was listening to Stephen Furtick, and I forget the title of the message, but in that message I posted it in my on my Twitter. So if you go back earlier within the week, I think it was like a Monday or Tuesday that I posted it, then you'll see the link and you can listen for yourself. I listen to it on Spotify when I'm at work. But basically Stephen Furtick was talking about how we are living in an age where people feel like they have to perform for people, like perform on IG, perform on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, make their life look like it's perfect, or put on again a facade that is not them, in order to be accepted, in order to feel loved, in order to get some type of attention. Really, on this week, it's been real heavy. That's why, like, today in church, I was very emotional. To have the service be taken over by praise and worship today, because this week I've just noticed, and I've talked to a lot of people who just want to give up. Ooh, I'll try not to cry. Jesus. A lot of good people, like, that you wouldn't know that they were dealing with stuff. They just want to give up, want to, not be here no more. And, I literally was praising God for y'all today. There's so many people out here that just want love. They need love. They don't feel accepted. They don't feel worthy enough. They're just overwhelmed with sadness, depression, thoughts of suicide, like, and this is like the worst time of the years, because we're going into like these we're only a few weeks away from Thanksgiving. Then after that comes Christmas, and people have lost loved ones, so or they just don't have family at all and stuff like that. And so, like, this is, for some people, this could be a joyous season, but then for others, it's a very hard these seasons is very hard to get through. And so, like, this week I just had people hit me up, texting me, and I've had discussions with people about how they just want to give up. They don't want to be here no more. Like, they're just overwhelmed with life in general. And I just know that today in church I was in there praising God for y'all, and I was praying for y'all. And again, like, I've been putting up little prayers, on my Twitter feed this week. Something new that I'm probably gonna end up starting to do, but I started this week because of all the stuff that's been going on. People, women getting snatched up, missing. It's just like there's a lot of things going on in this world, and I know it's hard to stay focused. It is hard to keep your faith. It's hard to find the words to even express to somebody who's in that state of mind, and show them that they are loved, that they are there for them. But I'm just like, it's nothing that really a person can do to help y'all. I just hope y'all understand that whoever is feeling that way, whoever is feeling like alone, not happy, who's feeling depressed, but feeling suicidal, just know that that's an internal, spiritual, mental thing that only God can really, like, fix. And so that's why I've been praying heavy for y'all who's been feeling that way. I've dealt with depression. I remember when I was little that I would just, like, I remember going in the kitchen, grabbing a knife, and I be wanting to cut myself, try to kill myself. I remember those days, and that was like at a very young age. And all I can say is that the devil puts attacks on put a tax on your life, put a tax in your mind. And you know, that's where the devil's playground is. It's your mind. When the devil is attacking you in those type of ways, you just got to know that God has something better for you right around the corner. It may not seem like it may not feel like it, but that's the truth. Always look at the attacks on my life that the devil tried to make on my life. I just look at it as you're just trying to take away what God has planned for me. I'm telling you, do not give up. The moment you give up, that's when you miss out on your blessing. That's when you miss out on the lesson that God is trying to teach you. I'm telling you, every time that I wanted to give up and I did not, the blessing was right around the corner and it came. And that's one thing that we have to learn is God's timing. Okay, in every situation, whether it be how far you are in your faith, the lessons and the things that you're supposed to know, the position that you're supposed to be in. I'm telling y'all, God's timing is everything. Okay, you're not where you're supposed to be. Just be where you are right now. That's why one of my daily affirmations is it says stay planted. Okay, you have to stay planted where you are. Okay, and wait for God to tell you when to move. It takes time for a caterpillar to grow into a butterfly. Okay, it takes time for that little seed to grow into a flower. Okay, or produce fruit or produce vegetables, anything. Okay, it takes time. Okay, and it takes the sun, it takes all these other things as well in order for that thing to grow. Okay, so just see yourself as a plant, see yourself as a seed. Understand that growth, that with timing comes growth. Okay, and with growth becomes and when you're growing, it can feel very uncomfortable. I feel like I'm all over the place, but I hope y'all get the gist of what I'm trying to say. I'm praying for this world. I'm praying for your situation. I'm praying for the best for you all, and I'm praying that you will still be here, okay, and begin to learn how to love yourself. Begin to learn that God's love is unconditional, and that once you get that deep down into your heart and your spirit, then those feelings, yeah, they will come still. Trust me, they will come. But you'll know how to combat it, and you'll feel better about yourself. You'll feel more happy. And I just pray for your happiness. I pray for joy, your peace of mind, dear God. And pray that the devil will not use your mind as his playground any longer. And so I'm really praying for y'all, and if hopefully this video helped. You know, if you need, look, I'm not a preacher, I'm not a pastor, I'm not nothing like that. I'm not. So, but I am, again, a Christian, and if you need somebody to talk to, you need somebody to pray with, anything like that, trust me, you can hit me up anytime. Anytime you need help with something, just hit my line, please. Just need to air it out, please hit my line. Do that. Talk it out with me before you make a decision that you'll regret. Trust me. Please just do that for me. Please do that for me. Pray many blessings over your life. Pray that y'all have a great week on this week, and that y'all will be lifted up, and that God's love will just overwhelm y'all. And yes, so deuces, y'all. Mwah.